Hello, my name is Joseph and welcome to this week's episode, only episode ever, of Joseph's Declassified Greek Survival Guide. This week, and only this week, will we be talking about Greek culture and how it's influenced Western civilization. But what's unique to the Greeks is their gods. These glorified, perfect humans have special abilities. They're featured in many books and many series, such as the Percy Jackson series. But who are the gods? The first starter in our lineup is Zeus, the god of the gods, the Almighty. Not Bruce, but just the Almighty. He was the ruler over the skies, heaven, and the earth, and he's meant to resemble power, rule, and law. Many kings try to be like him. Tried. But it gets lonely at the top. So we had a wife named Hera, who was the goddess of women and marriage. She was the queen of the gods. She was also the sister to some of the gods and the sister to her husband. Their brothers were Poseidon and Hades. Poseidon is the ruler and god of the sea. He also happens to be the god of the earthquake. Then there's also Hades, who is the ruler of the underworld, the giver of wealth, and the ruler of the dead. They also have a sister named Demeter, who is the goddess of corn and the harvest. One of the only true children of Zeus and Hera is Ares, the god of war. His brother was Hephaestus, the god of fire and metalworking. He was the god that got kicked out of Olympus because he was crippled. Hephaestus also happens to be the patron of husbands with unfaithful wives, because his wife isn't faithful. Aphrodite is the wife of Hephaestus and the half-sister to Ares and Hephaestus himself. She's the goddess of beauty, love, and marriage. She's in the middle of a little love triangle. Aphrodite is the wife of Hephaestus and the lover of Ares. Speaking of being unfaithful, the next couple of kids on our list happen to be the children of Zeus and some of his mistresses. Zeus and Dione helped create Apollo and Artemis, twin gods of archery. Apollo is also the god of music, healing, and light. His twin sister Artemis is the goddess of the hunt and the moon. She also happens to be the goddess of childbirth, but she's also a virgin. Dione wasn't the only one of Zeus's mistresses. Also Metis, the mother of Athena. Zeus was actually the one that gave birth to Athena from his head. Another mistress of Zeus's is Semele, which was the mother of Dionysus, who is the god of wine and the god of the fertility of crops. Now that we know who the gods are, we can focus on the OGs, the original gods. The original gods came from Uranus and Gaia, which were considered the sky and the earth. Now there are 12 titans, which were the OGs.
Kronos, Iapetus, Hyperion, Oceanus, Coeus, Creus, Theia, Rhea, Mnemosyne, Thebe, Tethys, and Themis.
The titans conducted the same thing that the gods would later do. They arose to power, and then they eventually killed their father by cutting off his business. After the Titanomachy, titans were banished to Tyrus. Now there are many titans, so I chose four. Uranus is the original titan of the skies. He was the husband and brother of Gaia, with whom he had the Titan. One of her children is Atlas, the god of astronomy, who is supposedly holding the world on his shoulders. His brother is Prometheus, creator of mankind. Many gods have temples and places that are sacred to them. The Parthenon is located in Athens and is a sacred temple dedicated to Athena. Artemis also has a temple called Artemisium. Demeter actually has an entire city. Apollo's temple is located on Socrates, a mountain in Greece. Not only do many gods have many temples and cities dedicated to them, but they also have festivals. The Olympic Games are a good example. There are festivals dedicated to It's quite chilly out there. The Games are dedicated to Apollo and consist of music, literature, and athletic competitions. Finally, the man we can thank for all that we know is Homer. Homer told the stories involving heroes and gods that portray them in a manner where they should be feared yet revered. Stories have influenced Greek and Western religion and have withstood the test of time. Dione wasn't Zeus' own. Was the mother of Apollo and Artemis, which were the twin gods of archery. Mount Olympus, entire city, dedicated to her. 4, count 4.